Hey guys, it's Sofia Galvez. Welcome back to my channel. For today, I'm going to be doing this fiery red glitter halo eye. So if you want to learn how to do this look, then please keep on watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright everyone, so to start the look we're doing today, I'm going to be priming my eyelids with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade C1. So I'm just going to put that all over my eyelids and then blending that out with a dry Real Technique sponge. So the first shade I'm going to be using is Red Ochre from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just going to be taking that on a smaller brush, and I'm gonna keep that pretty low on the eyelid. So all I'm gonna be doing is just stamping it onto the eyelid, and we're not necessarily blending it in first. We're just gonna make sure that that pigment is there. So just kind of packing it on like this. Okay, so now I'm just grabbing the red shade from the James Charles palette, this one right here, and now I am going to grab it on a big fluffy brush, and we're going to use this shade to blend out the edges of this color, of the first Red Ochre color, and we're really going to blend that into our crease. So now that I've blended out the first shade with that red color from the James Charles palette, I'm gonna go ahead and deepen my crease. And the first shade that I was using actually was more orange than I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna grab the shade Jax from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna grab it on the same brush as before, and then I'm just gonna use that to deepen my crease. So pretty much just keeping it where we put the first shade. So just like that, giving it some kind of gradient effect, and then do the same on the other eye. I like that. So what I like to do to make sure that the colors are always as blended as can be is I pretty much just go back and forth with the two colors that I'm using. So now I'm gonna go back with the same shade from the James Charles palette, and I'm gonna just make sure that the edges are really blended out so it looks as ombre as possible. I also like to do this because sometimes when you go in to deepen your crease, you kind of lose that first shade you had. So I do little circular motions to blend the two colors together like this. How's that focusing? There we go. So since we are doing a halo eye, I'm going to be taking that shade Jax again from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and pretty much just going to be bringing it down to my inner corner and then my outer corner, and kind of leaving the middle of my eye blank because we're going to cut that with concealer anyways. So yeah, pretty much just bringing it to the lower eyelid. Okay, now that I'm done with both eyes, we're going to create the halo shape on our eyes, and again I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer from earlier, and just any concealing brush that you have. I like to put some on the back of my hand so that it's easier to just grab some. And so pretty much what I do is just grab some on my brush, and then I kind of just make a line at the center of my lid where I want it to start. So once I make the line of where I wanted my halo eye to start, I just pretty much just bring it down like straight up. The edges, like these edges down here, they don't really have to be perfect or anything, because you can always go back in with well, we're going to go back in with the darker shade and blend the edges out. Now to put a shimmer color where we put our concealer, I'm going to be using the Primavera shade from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to also be mixing it with the shade from the James Charles palette. And I like to apply these with my finger because I just feel like it comes out more pigmented, so that's what I'm doing now. I was gonna mix it. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna mix it. On top of this color, I'm gonna be using this gold shade right here from the James Charles palette, and again, just applying that with my finger. So same process as before. And this shade is just a little more like foily and like darker. So to reach like the edge spots of the halo, I do use a brush for this part. So I'm gonna be using this Morphe brush. It's a Morphe M213. I'm pretty sure my sister left this here, but it's mine now. With this little tiny brush, I can actually like put it all the way to the top of where the concealer started, so that way it's not like missing any spots. I actually really like this. Since I want to be kind of extra, I'm gonna apply this NYX Glitter Goals eyeliner to where we put the gold eyeshadow, because I don't know, I just want it to be like more glittery, I guess. So this is pretty easy. It's not like as difficult as like applying glue and then glitter on top of it. It's a lot less messy too. So I'm just gonna pretty much put that everywhere we put the gold eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see the difference, but in person you definitely can. It really just brings it like more to life. Like the glitter kind of just makes it pop. You know what I'm saying? So now that the glitter's done, I'm gonna blend out the edges of this like concealer, and I'm gonna use that with the same shade from before, from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then just carefully, you know, softening the edges so that it doesn't look so harsh where we put the glitter. That looks a lot better in person, at least. I hope it does like on camera too, but whatever. So for lashes, I'm going in with the same brand from my last video. This is Miss 3D Volume Lash Premium, and this is in the style M301. These are super long and pretty. I wore these to homecoming and they're really cute. So I'm just gonna apply those with some tweezers. So now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect again because it's really good. So I'm just going to dot this all over my face. And then I'm going to blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. And then I think I'm gonna do another layer because you can still see a lot of my redness peeking through, and I don't like that. So my skin is like freaking shining today. Now for concealer, again, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. And then I'm just gonna put that under the eyes, chin, bridge of the nose, and my forehead. And then blending it out with that same sponge. it together, you're gonna want to bronze. So I'm using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit because it's really good. And yeah, I'm taking that on this really big fluffy BH Cosmetics brush. It's number 2. This is from the their marble set. So yeah. Don't forget to do your jawline and your temples so your forehead looks smaller. For nose contour, I'm going to be using the same bronzer, just a smaller brush, and then I'm just basically drawing 2 lines across the bridge of my nose. And then to blend it out, I'm using this Real Technique sponge. Doesn't have a number on it, but it's Real Techniques. Now time for bake. I'm baking using my own Fenty powder. If you saw my last video, you know that I actually wanted this for Christmas and I got it, so that's great. My sister got it for me. Shout out to her. So I'm just gonna, you know, line across my cheek. Same thing over here. And then, oh my god, they're uneven again. There we go. And then since we did contour our nose, we're gonna bake the sides of our nose and our under eyes. So, just like that. Boom. I do want to straighten this out. Once you look like a crazy person like this, you're just gonna blend it into your skin so that it stays all day. Next step is blush, and I'm gonna be using this Tarte Party blush that literally says party, like it has 3 A's. So I'm gonna use that. My cousin got this for me for Christmas, so shout out to you. And then just putting this again on a Real Techniques brush. This is the, it doesn't have a number, so I'm just putting it on the apples of your cheeks. And then that really just like gives you like life. Like I was looking kind of like half dead just now, and now I look pretty good. So yeah. And then after all those powders, my face tends to get really dry, so what I do to bring it back to life is I just spray my face with this Mario Badescu rose spray. So it smells really good too. But yeah, you can see I kind of have like more like glow now. Speaking of glow, it's time for highlight. And for highlight, if you saw my last video, you know what my fave highlighter is. And this is also by Real Techniques Shocker. So this shade right here is my usual highlight. So yeah, just applying that like on the cheekbone, and then I'm gonna do it on my nose and a little bit on the temples and chin. Ooh, come through. Okay, that was so ugly. But yeah, this is great. Like, you could use it as eyeshadow or a highlight. Like, okay. James Charles with the multi-purpose palette. And then when I do my nose, I just do it with my finger, cause I don't know. Rudolph who? And then I'm also gonna take this on a smaller, more precise brush like this one, and I'm gonna put that shade on my inner corner and on my brow bone. I still need to get my eyebrows done like ASAP, but I'm honestly just so scared to go. Like I really don't want them to ruin it for me. I literally got my eyebrows done like 2 times in the last year. I know, disgusting. Now it's time to do our lower lash line. So again, I'm going back with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm using the same color Jack's from before, and I'm putting it on this pencil brush. This is a Sigma E30, and I'm just gonna put that on my lower lash line, really close to the lash line. Honestly, it makes such a big difference. Like, look at this eye and look at this eye. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't think it is, because I actually think this looks like so much better. For bottom mascara, I'm going in with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This is honestly my favorite mascara of all time. Like, it's just so bomb. Like, so bomb. Boom. So now, you guys, I'm gonna do lips, and I'm on the come up this time. I didn't just not decide to do my lips today. I'm actually gonna be doing, it's not a lipstick, but it's better than nothing because I hate lipstick. So I'm using this Buxom lip crayon. I don't know the color, but it's really cute. It's like lipstick, but it's not, and it's really easy to use. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna be using this just to like kind of like line my lips a little. And this is actually a really cool little like pen brush thing. It has like a little brush at the end, so you can like blend out your lip liner, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be used like a lip liner, but I'm not using it as that. That's not it though. So once we're done with that, I'm gonna be applying this Buxom lip gloss in the shade Natalie. And this is like just a red lip gloss, and I thought it would go with this like fiery kind of look. That's why I went with the gold highlight, because it was just kind of like fiery to me, like fire. So I'm just gonna, oh crap. If you guys think I suck at putting on lip products, it's because I do, because I hate them. So, oh my, I'm a mess. I hate this. Guys, so I think that's it for this red fiery halo eye look today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.